Hello there. Hi, everyone. Trust you're having a great day. Hey, my name is Foda, Attobrah. I welcome you to YAA'S Book Corner and on TikTok. I'm doing a book read for my book, my third book, which is Refreshing for My Weary Soul. It's a devotional. And on page 109, it's What is in a Name. So I just told you my name, right? So if you're not a Ghanaian, when you say Ya is a girl born on Thursday. Yao will be a man born on Thursday. There's a name for every day of the week. Now, if you're not a Ghanaian, the trick is to go find the calendar that shows the date you were born, and you will know which day. And if you know a Ghanaian, you can ask them what your name is. That is for those of the Akan tribe that we name as such. So, have you ever given thought to names and what they mean? Your name gives you identity. It is a powerful thing. And it has significance in terms of your lineage, what your name represents and all that. I don't want to get into what my last name represents, otherwise, I'll be banned from social media. Okay, so a name is a sign of courtesy, and it's a person's name is their greatest connection to their own identity and individuality. Have you seen when kids are being named in our culture, the pomp and ceremony that is attached to it? Yes. Okay. So most parents give much thought to what they are going to name their child. Unless, of course, I write that unless, of course, you choose to call your child Kofi Baboni. Kofi is a boy born on Friday, and Baboni is bad child, or Kwesi Ohia. Kwesi is a Sunday guy. Ohia is poverty. So I'm going to be taking you through some names that I found in the Bible. When you take Ichabod, for example, Ichabod was the son of Phinehas, who was son of Eli. So this is Eli's grandchild that we're talking about. So Eli and his sons, they both died on the same day. Now he and Saul are the two people in the Bible that I know have that distinction of dying with their sons on the same day. So it's all about the Ark of the Covenant. The Philistines captured it that day. And so somebody brought news to Eli. And I believe what happened to Eli is that, he collapsed and unalived. And of course, when Phineas's wife went into shock, it was her time of childbirth, and she gave birth to a son. And when she was asked what to name the child, well, she named him Ichabod. What does Ichabod mean? The glory has departed. Can you imagine? The ark is gone. Your husband is gone. Your father-in-law is gone. So if your name is Ichabod, I know there was a movie, I think it was To Kill a Mockingbird, Ichabod Crane. I don't know if it was the name of the lawyer or some kid in there, I don't remember. Okay, so some of these names, just think about it. The glory has departed from Israel. Look at this child bearing this burden. Uh-huh. Let's go on to the next person. Okay. Nabal. We find Nabal in 1 Samuel 25. Nabal means foolishness. And we know Abigail's story. David was out on the war front, and so I think it was his tradition to ask the men in the area, the prominent men or something, to donate supplies and all that. So they had approached Nabal for supplies, and Nabal's response was not very encouraging. In my language, he spoke, he was rude to David. David was very angry. In fact, it would have sparked a war. Lucky for Abigail that one of her servants alerted her, and the wise woman that she was, she gathered provisions together, went to David, and averted a crisis. Okay? So when she came back, Nabal was into his cups. Wabo. She didn't say anything to him, but a few days later, when he found out what had happened, that Abigail had to run and rescue the situation, he unalived. Yeah. Then we move to another name, Beriah, Beriah. It means calamity or misfortune. And his story is in 1 Chronicles 7:20 to 23. And the son of Ephraim named his son this after the slaughter of his brothers, because it went evil with his house at that time. Okay, so the question that I asked in the book is, why didn't you call him Hope, God's gift or something, for him to bear the burden of a tragedy he knows nothing about? That was not responsible. What was dad thinking? Come on. So, these are some of the things that we do. I remember recently in my uni platform, somebody was talking about, I believe when we went in Ghana, we went to the driving on the right side of the road, and somebody's child had happened to be born August 4th. So they called the child Wrightson, Kofison, Niferson, Nanyan, in terms of the slogan, rights. Like, I'm thinking, somebody else, I wonder if that child is alive today. The things we do to our kids, right? Of course, last but not the least, we go to Jabez. He was more honorable than his brothers, but why did the mother give him that name? Her claim was that she gave birth in pain. Now, which mother has not given birth in pain? Think about it. Oh, I don't know. I guess they are human. Well, we all have feet of clay. But Jabez did not stay wrapped up in the negativity associated with his name. So he broke out in that prayer that we all prayed, the Jabez prayer. I won't get into it. You can find it in First Chronicles 4:10. So in conclusion, are you constrained by labels and names that have been placed on you? Are you stuck and feel helpless? Don't live according to your name. Sometimes people have even changed the names of their kids for these reasons, right? Yeah. And so people get tired of hearing your tales of woe associated with the name that has been put on you. Change your story, snap out of it, become a Jabez, and break out. So again, my name is Foda, Attobrah. I've been here sharing with you from my book, A Devotional Refreshing for My Weary Soul. It's on Amazon. I have 6 books in total on Amazon. My name, Foda Attobrah, on the ticker, you can find it. It's on Amazon. Please patronize the books, and when you have done so, write me a helpful review. I'd really appreciate it. I thank you for listening. I'll be back next time with another book.